Senegal. She come back to daddy when I Senegal. Daddy at the general. Have to pay the lawyer just to stay out the federal. Big man pull up like a sentinel. Big gold chain on me neck, me and several. Make the girl hyper. Have to settle down. Ginseng roof for the second round. Knock out technical. Rubber man take a gun.
Different type of thing.
Yo. Good morning, Grand Rising. It's Saturday. Welcome to Disagreeable. I am disagreeable. We are disagreeable. This is disagreeable. This is another show. Not a very well planned out, put together show. This is. Well, let's not even talk about that. Let's just let me get. What's the title of this show? Give me a second. She can't keep her legs closed. Acres of diamonds. All women are haters. I should have put a question mark behind that one. You feel me? And undoing yourself. So yeah. I don't know why I put this first title was I don't know, like something was on my mind thinking about these this bitch I used to deal with, right? And it came from like two women from different eras like hitting me up. Like my old ex from way back in the days hits me up like late as hell, like just drunk and like comfortable to hit me up, and it's like, and I'm being very what's the right word? I want to use a better word, but I'm being very calm about the situation. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go over there. I don't think that's gonna happen. I can hear other people there with you. You feel me? So I don't. It's like I don't think the bitch is trying to set me up to get robbed or something like that. But I'm like, why? Is this drunk loser? Oh, let me remind you, like, I call her a drunk loser, right? This bitch went to medical school. Still an idiot, right? So then she hits me up like the next day about something, and I'm just like, yo, nah, I'm not interested in and yo, don't hit me up when don't hit me up when you've been drinking. Don't hit me up, you know. And this bitch goes into saying some all types of extra shit to me. Like, you should be happy that I even think about you and this and that. I don't see this bitch. I don't fuck this bitch, nothing. These hoes just can't stop getting fucked and talking crazy to niggas. I don't even fuck this bitch. I'm here to put the message out there, and I hope Magical Family pulls up. Because he kind of pissed me off last show. You feel me? The last show he was up here. He didn't piss me off because he said anything really bad or anything like that. He pissed me off because the nigga knows I have respect for him. I got love for Magical Family. Pause if necessary. You feel me? But I didn't like none of that shit he was talking about. It sounded like the nigga was just saying anything, dog. I'm gonna be real. And the only reason that it's upsetting me is because I've ruminated over it. I've thought about what he was saying in his position, and I need him to speak about that again because it seems like his position would be able to umbrella across all these different situations, you know? And I don't think so. I don't think so. And like, yo, Omni's in the chat. Omni's in the chat. What's good, Omni? And I know this is good. This is good that Omni's here right now too, because he needs to hear this. Because I know Omni's like, you know, we're similar. You feel me? We're similar in ways. You feel me? Very, very, very opposite, but similar in ways. You feel me? We be having hope and shit, thinking you can love a bitch. You know, we be having hope. You know, thinking of better days and things like that. Because we can have better days when it comes to the money in the financial markets. But you need to keep that on the money in the financial markets. There ain't no better days with a bitch. I'm sorry. It's over, dog. It's over. You know, the Christian niggas say that the Tartarian niggas say that we're in Satan's little season. That's the bitch's season. You feel me? And let me not lose my point. What was I saying with the story earlier? Oh yeah. So the bitch hits me up the next day. Actually, she hit me up early the next day, and she was like, oh yeah, my bad. I'm like, bitch, shut up. You know what I'm saying? And then like a little bit later, and here's the thing, a little bit later after thinking about it, because I didn't say shut up to her. I'm being real. I didn't say shut up. I didn't say shut up to her. I said it's all good. I did want to say shut up, and I wanted to talk shit, but I thought I was being mature by saying like yeah, it's all good, you know. But then later, I don't know. I was responding to emails and shit and texts, and I'm like, I just see that text, and I was like, actually, it's not all good. I just text her like, yo, if you're drinking and shit, don't hit me up. Don't call me when you've been drinking late night and shit. She didn't say. I didn't say to her like, oh, you drunk stupid bitch. Don't be harassing me and hitting my phone late night and this and that. I didn't say any of that. Bitch still lost her mind. Bitch still lost her mind. You feel me? And the thing is, what's the title of the show? Oh yeah, she can't keep her legs closed. Let's stay right there. Now this is gonna be a montage of stories. You feel me? Now, there was a little artsy bitch I used to deal with back in the days. Let me tell you. No, I was fucking one girl back in the days who really wanted to fuck with me. You know how I could tell you really wanted to fuck with me? You just show up late night and suck my dick and do whatever, no pressure, and leave and shit. But you know that all that shit's not out of like, you know, if there was a girl who I was attracted to and she just wanted me to come through and like smash her and leave, I would do that. That's all that there is. Me going there and smashing her and then leaving, that's not a plan. I'm not trying to like, oh, if I smash her enough, she's gonna start liking me. No. No, because I'm righteously having sex. Just like I'm righteously not having sex. Like a bitch don't do nothing righteously. Let that sink in. And I'm not gonna let the story drag out because I want to get into other things. You know, this is not gonna be a good show. You feel me? Okay, so yeah. So this bitch that I was smashing got tired. She got like tired of me. I told you this is something that oh yeah, Magical Family said that he finally accepted this. I don't leave bitches. We don't leave bitches. Bitches leave us. You feel me? Bitches leave us. You feel me? So she stopped fucking with me. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna tell the other story because this is a montage of stories. You feel me? So when that one bitch who was like my little fuck buddy, the bitch who was trying to manipulate me with her mediocre ass pussy, another bitch starts hitting me up online and being like very friendly, you know, and I'm down to fuck friendly bitches, you know, that's how it goes. So I end up hanging out with this girl. I smash her. You feel me? She was aggressive. I smash her. And then later, the other girl who's my fuck buddy hits me up like, I can't believe I can't believe you're fucking with my best friend and shit. I'm like, who is your best friend? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, you're acting like you don't know. I'm like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What are you talking about? She's like, oh, you know this, and she says the girl's name and shit. I didn't even know these hoes knew each other. And here's what I'm telling this story, and some guys might have heard this before. I'm telling this story because you need to hear it. This is not because I'm smashing all these bitches and I'm cool. This lets you know it's not about you. I'm a part of an evil hoes game. I'm smashing this one hoe and another. This is why niggas. This is why when you don't got bitches, you don't got hoes. But when you don't got hoes, you don't got bitches. But when you got bitches and hoes, you got crazy hoes and bitches. You feel me? You think it's because you're so cool. No, it's not because you're so cool. Once you start building up more bitches in your life that will like not necessarily be seen with you, but make it, you know, when a bitch is fucking with you, she's gonna make it obvious. So in some way she's dropping clues that she's fucking with you. And also in her private life, she's with her girlfriends telling all the tales. You feel me? Well, everything that you do and how you smash and eat, the good and the bad. You feel me? Once you build up a certain number of hoes, it starts to snowball. And you think it's because, oh, I'm on point. Yeah, I got game and all this shit. You don't got shit, nigga. You got hoes trying to do evil to each other through you. And their only weapon is the pussy. So you're getting the pussy. Because that's their only weapon. They can't do nothing else. They can't do nothing else. The only pride is in the pussy. They can't go through food wars. They can't go through food wars. Plane. You know Plane? Shout out to Plane being in the chat. My bad. Shout out to Plane being in the chat. I'm going to read your chats in a second, but Plane, tell me if I'm wrong. Back in the days when you were young, you know, the 1920s and shit. You feel me? 1880 and shit like that. Wouldn't bitches have food wars? Because I heard about this. Maybe you could confirm it. Bitches used to have food wars. I heard one bitch would just roll up on you with like, oh yeah, I tried to make my mom's apple pie recipe. I hope you like it. She'll just drop a pie up on your ass. You feel me? Or oh yeah. You know, and I was helping my mama with dinner the other night. We had some extra greens and all that. I wanted you to try them. I think they get. Bitches used to have food wars. I won't play to confirm this. Did the bitches have food wars, or is this some type of myth? Or is this some type of myth? The bitch ain't never been shit. Bitch, hold on. Plane says, good old Reconstruction Day. So he's confirming it. He's confirming it. So you need to realize back in those days, Plane, you weren't getting all them apple pies and what's old nigga American shit. You weren't getting no goddamn mulberry pies. You feel me? You weren't getting no peach cobblers and what's up, banana cream pie? Pause. You know the vanilla wafers and shit. You weren't getting no banana pudding and all that shit dropped off on you all the time because you were cool. The bitches were at war with each other. You think, this is how you started. Pecan pies, key lime. Now that's white people shit. Black people don't make key lime pie. Actually, if I look up the history of the key lime pie, nigga probably invented it, but we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that right now. You feel me? But Plane, let me talk to you right now. What you were dealing with back then is just like now, except it wasn't as dirty and grimy as it is now. See, back then, Plane, when you got your first little apple pie from a bitch, you feel me? Pecan pie, banana pudding, you feel me? That first one started a snowball effect. Because the bitch told the other bitch, hey, I cooked Plane. I had went over there to Brown Rapids' house, and I had cooked Plane a banana pudding. He loved it. He been calling me every weekend since then, asking me if he can get some more of that banana pudding. Yeah. And she was bragging to the other bitches. Now the other bitches, just to be evil, just because they saw something possibly developing between you two, they started dropping Plane off goddamn pecan pies, goddamn cherry pies, goddamn Plane had a white bitch on the side. Feel me? Bought a potato salad with the raisins in it. Potato salad with raisins in it, so he could pick out the raisins and pretend it's like okay, because he tried her best. Because it wasn't even about the food tasting the best. It was about who tried their best, even though it was all fire, because bitches were on point back then, except for the white, And the potato salad with the raisins in it was also good. It just wasn't good to you because you were trying to cross cultures. You feel me? Actually, we need to get a white nigga in here. I need to get somebody's opinion on this. Are white people really enjoying the raisins in the potato salad, or are they trolling us? Are they trolling us? Jesus, Plane just dropped it. Grilled cheese with mayo. I swear to God, I've had that when I was younger, and I was like, I'm like, nigga, what? I'm like, hold on, I'm like, you know what? Let me not even think about it, yo. You be eating at white niggas' houses and they put them, that shit might have been. Let me not even think. Oh my God. Please, Lord, protect me. Lord God, Jesus. Um, please. I know nothing directly happened when the white homies is sleeping at their crib. We were wilding in the woods, being kids in the country and all that. Regular innocent sleepovers and all that. And I know nothing happened to me because I would have killed a nigga already. You feel me, God? But please make sure, double check that you were protecting me, that the white people weren't putting nothing in my food, Lord. You feel me? Ugh, oh my God. Oh my God, Jesus. Plane say he need a shower real quick. Be right back. Nigga, he gonna tell me you need a shower. Yo, plane's an old nigga. He got a chair in the shower. Plane got a chair in the shower. But don't worry, dog. I'm well on my way there. I might have a chair in the shower too. Fuck it. You feel me? I don't know. I'm losing my. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My bad. Thinking about being abused by white people at sleepovers just fucking threw me off my whole little mission right there. But like I was saying, this is the same equivalent. Back in the days, bitches used to have food wars, but now they don't have no pride or skill anymore. Their only weapon is the pussy. So when you start getting bitches and you start getting more bitches, it's because of evil. It's because they're not even trying to do anything good for you. They're actually trying to go to war with the other bitches, and they're using their pussy as a weapon to use you in this proxy war. It's a proxy war. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Let me look this up. Proxy war meaning. Proxy war. Proxy war, military conflicts in which one or more third parties directly or indirectly support one or more state or non-state combatants in an effort to influence the conflict's outcome. And okay. They're definitely participating in proxy wars too. Because let me get back to the original story. So the girl who said I was smashing her best friend that I didn't know, and it's crazy when I was talking on the phone with the bitch was like, after she realized that I wasn't joking. Bitches always think you're lying because their friends are always lying, and her friend who gave her information or whatever, they are liars and shit. So the bitches always think you're lying. They never think I'm oblivious because I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. So I'm oblivious. You feel me? Bitches, and after she figured that out, she's like, oh shit, damn, you really don't know. You really don't know. She's like, man, she's always doing this. She's always doing this. And I was like, always doing this? How many niggas are y'all fucking? I dead ass. I dead ass. When she was saying like, oh, she's always doing this. I was like, so you just said this is your best friend, and you just said that she's always smashing anybody you want to smash? What came to my mind, I was like, that's fucked up. And how many niggas are y'all smashing? And shout out to every nigga who got to smash these bitches, because these bitches are like a 2-for-1 deal. You hit one of the bitches, the other one's gonna, just out of pure evil, it's not because you're cool and you got game or nothing, out of pure evil, the other one's gonna smash you. And we're not worried about the evil box. It is what it is. I'm not trying to distinguish evil box from non-evil box like that. I don't got all day. I don't got all day. You feel me? So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yo. Like I said, this was a montage of stories. You feel me? So yeah, listen. So I'm fucking with this other bitch later in life, right? Those two bitches who I was smashing, who claimed to be best friends, they befriended the bitch who I was fucking later in life. Both of them. You know what? This story, even telling this story is making me sick. You feel me? Because I shouldn't have to explain to you niggas that a bitch ain't shit. Like, I'm thinking about it right now. I'm looking at the situations in my life, and I'm just like, I'm here explaining to niggas that a bitch ain't shit when this shit should be obvious. I'm just thinking about the situations in my life and shit, and I'm like, this shit don't gotta be explained. The fuck? Hold up. Let me take a sip of tea before the shit gets cold. I had this shit up here for a minute. Green tea, organic honey, you know what it is. Excuse me. Slurped it. I thought it was gonna be hot, but it's just already cooling down. Yeah. I shouldn't have to explain this shit, bro. And the thing is, I don't like my audience because they be agreeing with me and shit. I want some niggas to come over here who want to tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. You feel me? Oh no, it's not like that, bro. Nah, you've been hurt of this and that. Oh, my mama is not like that. I'm not talking about your fucking mama, nigga, or your grandma, you cornball nigga. Who the fuck so your mother is just a bitch. Like, are you fucking stupid? Jesus, like I said, this is not going to be a good show. Cursing a lot, started early, going crazy. Let me hit the chat. Omni says, it's a perk not getting so many bitches. You're not even aware of this war they're having because it's never over you. That's facts, but the war is fun because it comes with pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying, Omni. The war is fun because it comes with pussy for you, but there's more than it's evil war. So if they can turn the war on you and start using other weapons against you, they're gonna use it against you. But the war is fun because it comes with pussy, and especially if you're just like the average guy in America who doesn't exercise any fucking options and shit like that. You think you're getting a whole bunch of bitches. No. The only way you're gonna see that that's not anything, that you're not cool, that it was just proxy war, box workers using their only weapon, which is the vagina, against you. If you never really travel, exert any economic force, you feel me? You'll never understand that. Because there's some weird lie going on in here in the United States that like you need to so here in the States you need to exert economic force and you gotta be cool. You feel me? And that makes you think that you're cool. No. No. It's the common denominator. It's the common denominator. It is the economic force. Now, since the economic force is a common denominator everywhere, right? You handicapping yourself with your economic power is idiocy. And you're giving people who only want you economically power over you. So the only power you could have had, which is your economic force, that is taken away from you and used against you. Because you willingly give it up. You willingly just give it up. It's pretty odd. It's pretty odd when I think about it. Like myself personally, I can't even get in that. I travel too much. I went to too many places, and it's not even like, oh, I've been around the world and all this shit. No, just in a concentrated amount of time, I traveled too much to where I broke out of this. I was going back and forth to South America. Like, I think I hit like within 2 years, I hit like South America, like 20 plus times, maybe 20. I can look at my passport, go grab it. Like 20 times for a week plus every time. That was enough to shake me out of idiocy. And there are idiots down there too. There are idiots down there too. And the idiocy is like, it's like cold. Yeah, it's like, is that a good way to say it? It's like cold. It's like cold temperatures creating ice, and you have to remain warm. If you don't keep being warm, it's just gonna make you goddamn. You're gonna keep becoming a. No, that was bad. That's a bad example. No, I don't like it. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I need to roll a J and I'll drop the link. You feel me? Oh, let me say this before I roll the J too. Because I looked at the title of the show that I had again. She can't keep her legs closed. She can't keep her legs closed. Here's why I made this title. If any bitch is showing you overt attention and she's acting like she's just going crazy over you or wants you so bad and all this shit, the bitch is a liar. She's a hot pussy bitch. Hear me out. She is a liar. Her pussy is on fire. She can't stop fucking. You niggas need to realize what the modern hoe is. You just because you know Omni and a bunch of niggas I know, including myself, I don't even got dating apps on my phone. I'm not here scrolling every day or going on goddamn Snapchat. That's some little nigga shit. Going on Snapchat or whatever programs or monkey apps and shit. Like, I don't be going on this shit just scrolling to find attractive people to have conversations with to fuck. You gotta realize that the bitches you talk to, that's what they do. That's what they do. It's not easy. It's not difficult for them to fuck. So there's this picking through, scrolling through the goddamn Snapchat, scrolling through the Instagram and all that shit, and they're choosing who they want to smash every fucking day. And am I saying anything's wrong with that? I'm saying no. Just on that, don't lie to me like I don't know your pussy's on fire. I know bitches. I know that you can't just you can't just sit on the energy. Bitch pussy just like a bitch pussy just be leaking through her fucking clothes, squirming around in her fucking chair at work and shit. Can't even concentrate because she needs dick. And I'm not even judging it right now. I'm just speaking on the facts of the matter. So don't even think, never think some bitch is crazy about you. You're just what's in the movie in her head right now. That movie will change and she'll be crazy about another nigga and that's gonna go on for the rest of her life. Just keep getting ran through and talking to every fucking nigga and try to be the attention of, should be the center of attention and shit. You feel me? Don't ever think you're cool. That should be, that's like the main, not thinking about my channel, that's the main focus. That's the main message of my channel. Don't ever think you're cool. You're not cool, nigga. You're not cool. Cool is rare. I might be, cool is rare. I might be cool, but I'm not claiming that shit. That shit's so rare that I'm not claiming it. And another thing, cool is useless. Why the fuck do I want to be cool for? Cool is useless. Useless. All being cool does is get you further into the, right here. All being cool does is get you further into the proxy war with box workers. That's all being cool does. Now you just a super target. Oh, this nigga got money and he cool. Ugh. I like how this nigga walks. That you nigga need to stop thinking in your head. Every time a bitch complimenting you, you need to have that voice in your head. Anytime you think about oh a bitch is liking you, you need to have that voice in your head because it's not a hate. You think a bitch likes that you're cool, or she likes that you present a certain way, or you have a certain style, or a quote unquote swagger and shit. All of that shit makes the bitch mad. That's how I know most niggas don't even know bitches like that, or you've had very little experience. And I'm not even a super player, but I know most niggas have had very little experience because niggas who have experience with bitches would know that they hate you for everything that they like you for. And they hate you for liking you. Oh no, this nigga just talking shit. This nigga just saying whatever on the show now. That don't even make sense. No, listen to what I'm saying. How do I break this down to you niggas who never had experiences with bitches? They hate you because they like you. The bitch has more options than you when it comes to niggas. She needs to go get another nigga. She can stop fucking with you. But she chooses to keep fucking with you and keep being crazier because she had a mission. It was never about how cool you were or liking you. No, the bitch had a mission, and the fact that her pussy is not getting you to conform to her program, either 100% or at the speed that she would like, the bitch is gonna start going crazy. Any bitch, crazy, start doing stupid shit that don't even make sense, detrimental to themselves. Oh, I like you so much. I like you so much. Oh, I want you so badly. Oh, you were making me look stupid, so I went out and I fucked a nigga off Tinder. You know, I fucking need to, you know, I had to do what I had to. You fucking, these bitches pussy on fire, zero discipline, and then bitches be mad at you like they deserve to be in like monogamous relationships and have fucking love and shit like that. Bitch, why are you even pretending like that? Maybe a nigga would love you if you would stop lying. I know your pussy is on fire. I know you're a fast ass bitch. Can't stop talking to mad niggas. Can't stop having your fucking phone full of niggas and shit like that. Can't stay off of goddamn YouTube. Can't stay off of Instagram. Can't stay off of shit. Pussy on fire. Pussy on fire goddamn 24/7 a day. And here's the difference. The pussy's on fire 24/7, 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it only changes chemically what the pussy on fire is doing. So sometimes the pussy on fire they want to be really mean. It makes them want to be mean because the pussy's on fire. And then sometimes it makes them want to be nice. And then if it doesn't, and then if being nice doesn't get them what they want because they weren't being nice in the first place, they were being nice to manipulate you. Is this sinking in for anybody? I know nobody's gonna hear this show. I don't care. This is for me to talk. I'm getting the silliness out and getting all the craziness out before I lock into work. You feel me? Oh, I like you so much. It's just your energy and shit. 48, 24 hours later. Bitch getting fucked by a nigga off the internet. Get the fuck out of here. And I don't mind it either. I like hoes. Just don't lie to me, bitch. Fuck is wrong with you? Lie to these goofy niggas online. Alright? You feel me? I'm gonna roll up and what else have we got here? Oh, you know what? We're gonna have you know I don't plan this show. I just be writing titles or whatever however I feel. And there's gonna be parts of the show that I know most people are gonna leave. And I might want to get some people out of here now. But we're gonna go into Acres of Diamonds. And after I roll up, we're gonna do Undoing Yourself. We're gonna do a chapter out of Undoing Yourself. Alright? I know niggas don't like to read or books or anything like that, so I know most niggas are gonna get out of here. Let me pull this up. Acres of Diamonds. Acres of Diamonds. Give me a second. Give me a second. You know I don't have anything set up already. We got it right here. We got it right. We got it right here. We got it right here. Boom. Let's get this for a second. If you want me to pause it and you want to give your input or whatever, just let me know in the chat. Straight imagination. Feeling Ami said. That's you feel me? Ami, you know Ami's kind of like me, dog. Ami, you think I just was born like this, nigga? I was a romantic lover boy, nigga. I had to learn, nigga. Feel me? Bitches like Willy Wonka shit. Is that Willy Wonka? Is that movie? That's how it is waking up with a bitch. And you see, then you'll see. In a world of pure imagination, I pretend that your pussy is yours, and you have it without donation.
In the year 1843, a man was born who, during his lifetime, was to have a profound effect on millions of people. His name was Russell Herman Conwell. He became a lawyer, then a newspaper editor, and finally a clergyman. Well, one day, a group of boys came to Dr. Conwell at his church and asked him if he would be willing to instruct them in college courses. They wanted a college education, but lacked the money to pay for it. He told them that he'd do all he could, and as the boys left, a thought, an idea began to form in Dr. Conwell's mind. He asked himself, why couldn't there be a fine college for poor but deserving young men? Well, here was a great idea, and he went to work on it at once. Almost single-handedly, Dr. Conwell raised $7 million with which he founded one of the world's leading universities. And he raised the money by giving more than 6,000 lectures all over the country, and in each one of them, he told the story called Acres of Diamonds. The story was the account of an African farmer who heard tales about other settlers who had made millions by discovering diamond mines. And these tales so excited the farmer that he could hardly wait to sell his farm and search for diamonds himself. So he sold his farm and spent the rest of his life wandering the vast African continent, searching unsuccessfully for the gleaming gems which brought such high prices on the markets of the world. Finally, in a fit of despondency, broke and desperate, as I remember the story, he threw himself into a river and drowned. Now, meanwhile, the man who had bought his farm one day found a large and unusual stone in a stream which cut through the property. and the stone turned out to be a great diamond of enormous value. And he then discovered that the farm was covered with them, and it was to become one of the world's richest diamond mines. The first farmer had owned literally acres of diamonds, but had sold them for practically nothing in order to look for them elsewhere. If he'd only taken the time to study and prepare himself, to learn what diamonds looked like in their rough state, and had first thoroughly explored the land he owned, he would have found the millions he sought right on his own property. The thing about this story that so profoundly affected Dr. Conwell and subsequently millions of others was the idea that each of us is, at this moment, standing in the middle of his own acres of diamonds. If we will only have the wisdom and patience to intelligently and effectively explore the work in which we're now engaged, we'll usually find that it contains the riches we seek, whether they be financial or intangible or both. There's nothing more pitiful to my mind than the person who wastes his life running from one thing to another, forever looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and never staying with one thing long enough to find it. No matter what your goal may be, perhaps the road to it can be found in the very thing in which you're now engaged. You see, the average man believes some businesses are better than others, instead of realizing the truth that there are no bad businesses. There are just those people who don't know enough to see the opportunities in the work they're in. No matter what our work happens to be, it's our business. We're the manager. If there seems to be no future or opportunity in it, it isn't always because it's not there, but perhaps only because we can't see it. A farmer once poked a tiny pumpkin into an empty jug. The pumpkin grew until it completely filled the jug and could grow no more. When the farmer broke the glass, he had a pumpkin exactly the size and shape of the jug. If we're not careful, each of us can do a similar thing. We can mistakenly poke ourselves into jugs that limit our growth. But it is we who do the poking, not the job, not the company, nor the territory, nor the economy, nor the times. We do it. People who become outstanding at their work are those who see their work as an opportunity for growth and development, and who prepare themselves for the opportunities which surround them every day. Preparation is the key. This means becoming so good, so competent at what we're now doing, we will actually force the opportunities we seek to come our way. It takes imagination, creative imagination, to know that diamonds don't look like diamonds in their rough state, nor does a pile of iron ore look like iron or steel. Great opportunities lurk constantly.
I'm gonna let him say that again, because I think that's profound. Maybe not. Maybe profound is the wrong word, but that is deserves taking note.
State, nor does a pile of iron ore look like imagination, creative imagination, to know that diamonds don't look like diamonds in their rough state, nor does a pile of iron ore look like iron or steel. Great opportunities lurk constantly in every aspect of the work in which we now find ourselves. In order to begin prospecting your acres of diamonds, start to develop a faculty called intelligent objectivity, the ability to stand off and look at your job as a stranger might, a stranger who considers your pasture greener than his own. To do this, start at the beginning. Within the framework of what industry or profession does your job fall? Do you know all you can know about your industry? How did it begin? Why did it begin? Who started it and when? What's your...
And I want to connect this to what he's saying real quick, because I know not mad people in here. Omni's in here. I know Omni. Me and Omni never spoke about this, but I can say it straight up. He's probably had this experience, the same one I've had multiple times. Probably playing too. Have you ever had somebody tell you that, like, and it's kind of pathetic, you know, but I try not to look down at people like this, like, oh man, I wish I could learn that. I wish I was as smart as you. I wish I could do that. You know, I wish I, and then, you know, things like me and Ami are saying, like, nigga, lock the fuck in. Go through pain and suffer. Kick your own ass. Choose your suffering. You feel me? Choose your suffering. Choose your hell to go through to find heaven. You feel me? But now we can look at this as in a slightly different way. We can look at it like, imagine you're that person. Imagine you're that person who's looking at you saying, damn, I wish I was smart enough, you know. I wish I could And now put yourself in that position of this so-called super intelligence, because you don't see yourself as super intelligence, but put yourself in the position of the super intelligence and see and realize how other people view you, and it might make you reflect on how you've been squandering yourself, squandering your own talents. You feel me? You might not have been aware of them because you weren't groomed properly, or made aware of your full faculties. You feel me? But now that you discovered, and and others have commented and inferred your level of capability, maybe you should internalize that and use that to supercharge yourself. You feel me? Like I like, let's not get, we saying that like black people, you know, black people are bombastic. So I'm not trying to be too arrogant with it, but really internalize, I am that nigga. You feel me? It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what's going on. I'm really the one. You feel me? And that's not just out of if other people have the experience, this ain't for you. I'm talking to niggas like Omni. I'm sure Shaka's heard this too. And it probably made him sick. What's good, Shaka? I'm sure Shaka heard this too, and it probably made him sick before. Shaka, you definitely, Shaka, I can tell. You're one of them niggas has had like somebody around you, or probably multiple people in your life say to you like, damn, I wish I could learn that. I wish I was as smart as you, man. Nah, you smart. And you probably tell the nigga, just lock in and learn it, dog. Like, go through the suffering, just get in the trenches, dog. He'd be like, nah, dog, you know, niggas will talk to you about how dumb they are. You ever had a nigga talk to you about how dumb he is? That shit blows my mind. Like, I used to try to encourage niggas. I just try to get away from niggas now. You start talking about how dumb you are, I'm like, oh my God. I gotta get it. No, I wish I was smart like you, bro. Like, you could learn this stuff. You feel me? Shaka, it's crazy, dog. I wish I was smart like you so I could learn how to control lightning and build electricity. Damn, Shaka, you like Nikola Tesla. You like Nikola Tesla, Shaka. You see, Shaka, you one of the smartest niggas I know. First is Nikola Tesla, then it's Elon Musk, then it's Shaka Nulu. Huh? I wish I could learn how to be Magneto. I wish I could learn, nigga. Ami says, big facts. I'm not special and I choose to suffer through the technomicron. You know, niggas rarely give me new words. Nino micron. Oh, this fire. It's crazy when a nigga say he's not smart, then he drop a goddamn 37 syllable word on you. A nigga be like, yo, I'm normal, I'm not smart. I'm not smart at all. I just developed a way to travel throughout the tetrahedrons. I just traveled a way to. I just surmised a way to traverse the universe, and I'm placing together tetrahedrons and macabras. Okay, but everybody who thinks they're dumb, this is the difference between me and you. All right? You see how you just dropped that word? You see how you just dropped that word? What I'm doing right now is I'm Googling. You know the satanic Google? I'm going to Google what the Satanist, right? I put in the word. Did he spell it wrong? Hold up. Let's get it. 1 second. You know I gotta learn. I don't care about entertaining you niggas. I gotta learn. Oh my God, my brain. Technomicron is not a widely used or recognized term in standard English. It seems to be a combination of techno and chronos, Greek for time, potentially suggesting a focus on time and technology. Without more context, it's difficult to say definitely what it means. I like it. You feel me? It's ambiguous, but it means everything a lot. But it likely refers to a concept that combines technology with a sense of time or temporal aspects. Fire. I tell you, my friends be smart, dog. Nigga smart for no reason. You feel me? You feel me? I ain't gonna talk about Omni, you feel me? I gotta remember to keep things private. You know, when you become too good friends with niggas, you gotta be like, hey, I know you talk crazy on your show, but you can't tell everything. I gotta keep reminding myself this. Let's wrap this up.
Industry's annual dollar volume. How fast has it grown during the past 20 years? What's its projected growth during the next 10 years? In short, start now to become a student of your industry. You'll be amazed at the results. In 5 years or less, you can become a national expert in your field. And it's the experts who write their own tickets in life. Surveys indicate that the great majority of people seem to look at their jobs as being as far as they can go, as the end of the line. They need to realize how really desperately an expanding and dynamic industry needs and seeks the uncommon person who is prepared to share in its growth, how richly it will reward this person of vision and action. On the other hand, those who are not preparing and growing are not just standing still. In relation to their industry, they're going backwards. So ask yourself, do I know as much about my job and my industry as a good doctor or lawyer knows about his job, his profession? You should, you know. This is the attitude of the person who wants to become a professional at what he does for a living. It's far more fun, many times more rewarding and interesting, and the real pro can ride out occasional storms in the economic seas in a safe boat built of research and preparation. In order to become a professional in a world of amateurs, we need to study 3 important subjects. 1, our company and the industry in which it operates. 2, our job and perhaps the next step upward in our career. And 3, we need to study people, since successfully serving and getting along with people will determine our success or failure. These are 3 subjects on which you can gradually build a fine home library. Your bookstore clerk will help you find the right books if you'll tell him what you want to know. Frequently, all you need in order to make an enormous improvement is simply a reminder of things you've known but have forgotten. Perhaps this study and research in your job, your industry, and ways of increasing your service to others sounds like a big job. Well, it is. But it's fascinating, and in the long run, it pays tremendous dividends, builds complete security, and it can be accomplished in an hour a day devoted to reading and making permanent notes. Think of ways and means by which you can increase your contribution to your company, your industry, and those whom you serve. You'll begin to notice a wonderful change in your world, for as ye sow, so shall ye reap. This applies just as much to the family as it does to the breadwinner. The minute you adopt this attitude, you've joined the top 5% of the people of the world. You've virtually removed all competition. You're creating rather than competing. You're affecting life rather than just being affected by it. You're becoming a creator and a...
Excuse me. You virtually removed all competition. Let that sink in. When you tap into your infinite imagination, creativity, 0-point energy, the ethers, the Akashic records, whatever you want to call it, when you were creating from the chaos field, when you were bringing nothing into something, you are performing the act of God. I'm not saying you are God, but aren't you supposed to try to be God-like and Christ-like? Right? So if I'm creating from the chaos field and I'm bringing something forth that never existed before, how the fuck can you compete with me? Now, this doesn't mean that you need to build a large hadron collider. What it does mean is you need to do what you do. There's a reason that a nigga got rich off the pet rock. Huh?
A giver to life instead of just a receiver. By taking this attitude toward your work, your company, and industry, you're automatically taking care of 2 vital parts of successful living. First, you'll find yourself becoming more interested and enthusiastic about your work and its future, and both interest and enthusiasm are contagious. And second, you're building financial security which will last a lifetime. So keep this thought in mind as often as you can on and off the job. Somewhere in your present work, there lurks an opportunity which will bring you everything you could possibly want for yourself and your family. It will not be labeled opportunity. It will be hidden in common, everyday garments, just as was the hairpin with which a man fashioned the first paperclip, or the dirty drinking glass which triggered the paper cup industry. Now, in closing, here are 12 points to remember. 1, if we'll develop the wisdom and patience to intelligently and effectively explore the work in which we're now engaged, we will very likely find it contains the riches, tangible and intangible, we seek. 2, before we go running off into what we think are greener pastures, let's realize our own pasture is probably unlimited. 3, there are no bad jobs. It's the way in which we go about our work that makes it good or bad. 4, let's not poke ourselves into jugs beyond which we cannot grow. Let's avoid self-limitation. 5, only preparation can ensure our taking advantage of the opportunities which will present themselves in the future, opportunities which are around us now. Let's begin to prepare now. 6, put your imagination to work on the many ways and means of improving what you're now doing. 7, learn all you can about your job, your company, and your industry. 8, since there's no limit to the growth of your industry, it must follow there's similarly no limit to your growth potential within that industry. 9, our dynamic and growing economy needs and will well reward the uncommon person who prepares for a place in its growth. 10, begin to build your library of reference material pertaining to your company, industry, job, and on how to better serve and get along with people. 11, set aside an hour a day for this study and research. 12, remember the story of the Acres of Diamonds.
Acres of Diamonds, you heard? You feel me? I know I probably lost mad viewers during that because people don't care about that, you know? Hit the like button. If anybody wants to comment, I'll drop the link. But the infinite source, and this might be this might not be how do I say this? This might not be relatable to everybody because we have different experiences, but those who have looked into like spiritual realm, occultism, psychedelic, psychonaut activities, ethogens, things along those lines. Let me just educate you a bit. With compounds such as dimethyltryptamine or DMT, or 5-MeO dimethyltryptamine or whatever, people will have the experience of being blasted out. You feel me? Into the universe, and they end up going out, be it a quote unquote hallucination of the mind. You feel me? Whatever it is, they have the experience of going out, meaning sometimes they're out of their body physically, propelled into space, like boom, like shoo, across the universe, and then some intelligence out there will give them some information or whatever. Plane, that's right. Lucid dreaming, astral traveling. All these things are, even though lucid dreaming might be a mix of internal and external, but astral traveling, all these things are outside of yourself. You can go outside of yourself for answers. But when it comes to like a compound like ibogaine or ibogaine from Africa, the bark, the root, you feel me? It delivers the same level of profound experience, except people who have those experiences, they report going within. Now, this is subjective, you know, but if you never had these experiences, you wouldn't understand how difficult it is to explain. But let me keep it simple. They have the experience of going within. And when they go within, they find all the answers. So what does this tell me? All the answers are all the way out and all the way in. Pause. So what does that tell you? You can get what you need from anywhere. Huh? But that's a mistake. You think you have to go for greener pastures to find acres of diamonds, when you as an individual can tap in where you are. Is this making sense? You can tap into the creative field, the chaos field, or whatever, and bring something forth of novel value. You feel me? It's really nigga energy, making something out of nothing. You feel me? Well, Plain says, my dad did so many drugs, I was born in an altered state. You feel me? I don't know enough research about that. I believe it's true, but I don't know if that's, you know what, I'm gonna say it's not beneficial. It's not beneficial. It's not beneficial, you know, even though it could be. But I'm going to say, like, that's the thing about needing to go out or look within. If you ever done a serious fast, you understand all the knowledge and the health benefits that come from that. That's why I think the ultimate everything is just you, and it's you void of everything. So if you can quiet your mind, it's void of the mind chatter. If you can quiet your digestive system without by fasting, it is devoid of that energy being used there, and then you tap into the infinite energy source, which can be done just directly, but you ain't that ill with it, nigga. You not that nice with it. You need to fast. You need to meditate. You need to fast. You need to meditate. You need to clear your mind. You need to deal with your repetitive cyclical thoughts. You feel me? You need to break the pattern, create new patterns, and break those patterns to understand, to even experience, start to experience and understand what it's like to be free. All right? Plane says, click your heels 3 times to go home. Like, the Wizard of Oz is like there's many breakdowns of how deeply esoteric that shit is and what's going on, but let's not even get into that. It all starts within. That's facts. It all starts in the mind. Now, some of these things can be tools to help you understand your tools. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to all this other shit that I don't think you need, psychedelics, ethogens, and things like that, these are tools to help you understand your tools or help you get out of your way to access your toolbox. They're not the toolbox. They're not the savior. That's why even in the industry I was in, I had to get away from all these people who most people in the world would probably literally suck dick to be around these people. Multi-millionaires, venture capitalists, you feel me? People changing industries, connected with governments around the world. And I just wanted to get away from them because I realized, oh, these are dumbasses. You know what I'm saying? And how I say, these are dumbasses, and I don't need my ego my ego stroked pause by no fucking white people giving me praise don't mean nothing. Hey, niggas in my chat, can you relate to this? White people giving me praise or don't mean nothing to me, trying to pick my mind and all that shit. Nigga, you got 100 million in the bank, and you're over here crying about simple shit in life. You can't get it together, hoping that you're gonna eat enough mushrooms and do enough ketamine and all this shit that's quote unquote legal because you're in these political circles and all this shit. You think you're gonna do enough of that and it's gonna save you, and now you want the whole world to take it because you're an evil piece of shit, and you think some ketamine or some mushrooms or something saved you, nigga. You think, nigga, you know what kind of hell I've been? You think ketamine gonna save me, pussy? Only I can save me. You think a mushroom's gonna save me? That's why you a bitch. You gonna die a bitch. That's why I really want to talk to these rich ass white people and shit. Like, you think I'd be at a dinner party with these niggas? You're like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Man, you weak, bro. You're weak. They should have never gave you niggas money. You know how much fun I'd be having with all your money? Cornball ass nigga. But I digress. I don't even know how I started saying that. Hit the like button. What should we get into next? Should I make it more boring? Should I get more people out of here? Should I make it more boring? What are the rest of these titles? We hit Acres of Diamonds. We got Undoing Yourself. You know what? I'm liking the intelligent road that we're on. So we're gonna do a little bit of Undoing Yourself with energized meditation, and then we'll end the show off with All Women Are Haters. Hold on, let me pull this up. Undoing Yourself with energized meditation and other devices. Images. I like this one. Wait, which one? I want to pull up the exact book I have right now. This is the one that I have in my hand right now. Is this gonna give me a better image? Hold on a second, this quality's trash. This quality's trash. Give me a second. I'm gonna try this one. All right, that's better. Boom. So Christopher S. Hyatt, so-called PhD, introduced by Robert Anton Wilson and Israel Regardie. I know these guys are, oh, you're the big wigs and esoteric and all that shit. You guys who've been around my show, you know my general disposition. I have the same disposition with information. It's not just with bitches. Or this is my disposition with information too. Who was here for the show where I chopped up Pascal Randolph? What's the nigga's name? Pascal Randolph Beverly? Pascal Rudolph Beverly? Why is his name slipping my mind right now? You niggas know what I'm talking about. You probably knew this nigga in real life. What's his name? Pascal Randolph. Like, I can't remember the guy's name right now, man. Hold up. Now I'm mad I can't remember. Pascal Beverly Randolph. Pascal Beverly Randolph. Some of you guys are probably here before when I chopped up Pascal Beverly Randolph's ass. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. To keep it a beam with you, I'm here for the information. So anybody who comes here and like sees what we're doing and sees like, oh, he's reading a book. It's introduced by Robert Anton Wilson and Israel Regardie. I don't worship these niggas like you worship niggas. You feel me? Wait. Playing rapper says I'll comment, not a combo bully. So what's that mean? You want me to drop the link or not? What's that mean? Fibonacci sequence incoming. It is what it is. Another chosen academic. Academic can? Academic can? What the? Nigga, you know I can't read. You know I'm black and stuff. Hold up. Iota's here. What up, Iota? You got here just in time to be bored to death, dog. I know you're used to the other channels. I know everybody wanted to have a good old time, argue over fake politics. Oh, the tariffs coming in. What are we gonna do? And all that. All you need to know is the market gonna slump or not slump? Is it gonna slump or buy up? If you ain't trading the market, why are you every day sitting around for hours? Hey, you don't know. And in China, you know, they got the T470, dog. They got the G49s. And you know, they gonna bring that over there. You know, nigga, you niggas don't know shit. Talking about fucking politics. I wish you niggas would shut the fuck up. Hey, you know, look at what Trump is doing. I told y'all I was right about this. You know, nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Ain't nobody right about nothing. All you're doing is interpreting propaganda that you see every day. This propaganda came out, and then you spoke about it. And then the next propaganda came out, and then you spoke about it. And then depending how your personal ideas that are based on nothing aligned with which either propaganda, you determine if you're right or wrong. Nigga, propaganda don't make me right or wrong. It's crazy to thumb over fucking news and mass media information and then speak about it, but and niggas are so fucking surface level that they won't even pull up multiple news sources and cross-reference them. That's the least you could do. That's the least you could do. No, niggas find the source, boom, confirmation bias, confirmed, boom. Thank you. I'm right. No, I'm wrong. Trump is gonna do this. Hey, look at China. Xi Jinping. Putin. I'm right. I told you, niggas. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, shut the fuck up, dog. And you know that they got them super missiles, and now they can shoot a missile at us. If they gonna bust a gun, then bust your gun, nigga. Nigga, I'm black. I'm not gonna be scared my whole life. Nigga, you wanna bust your gun from across the ocean? Do that shit. Punk ass missiles. And you know they gonna pull up the CS9s, and then nigga, shut up. My bad, this shit got me hot, dog. Niggas talking about this stupid shit every day. Hold up. It's like the one line Googlers. They read one line and now they have a PhD. Exactly. And the thing is, I don't mind people having fun with this corny ass reality and just like having discussions and all that. But niggas be getting emotional like they know what they're talking about. Niggas get emotional like they know what they're talking about. Nigga, you are never right. Just because propaganda aligns with your thoughts That means you're propagandized. That doesn't mean that you're right. That means you're propagandized. Nigga, let me say it again. When propaganda aligns with your thinking, you're probably aligning with propaganda. You've been propagandized and you don't even know it. You feel me? Niggas got stupid ass plans. Yeah, you know, you better get your guns, and when it goes down and all this shit, ain't nothing going down. Nigga, every president since Ronald Reagan has been the goddamn antichrist and all this shit. It's called a game they're running on your ass. And guess what, nigga? If it really does go down on the scale that it could go down, your punk ass guns and you and your dumbass family aren't doing shit. You know why? You live in America. You've been demoralized. Your family's been destroyed. You don't got a family. You got a couple niggas that live in a house. You don't got a family. You got a couple niggas that live in a house, maybe. You don't got a community. You can't band together. You think you collecting some punk ass guns are gonna do something? Niggas are out of their fucking mind, dog. Niggas are out of their fucking mind, dog. You know what? I'm talking crazy right now. My bad. Let me chill. Let me chill. We're gonna make the show really boring right now. We're gonna make the show really boring right now. You feel me? The experimenter. Do not lust after results. Frater P. The experimenter, by definition, must be more clear than a subject. A requirement to perform your own work is the ability to look at yourself as you are, not as you wish to be. By the way, many of the wish to be's are simply bullshit and belong to the subject and not to the experimenter. I don't want to hear any crap about how you just want to help other people or how you just want to be happy. If you want to do these things, you must first be yourself, and that means undoing yourself. You feel me? You know what? Yo, I'm bugging right now. Let me do this. We're gonna put this to the side because I just if anybody wants to grab this book, we can discuss it. So you see the name, Undoing Yourself, Energized Meditation, and Other Devices. This book will challenge your thinking. It will challenge your thinking. And to you dummies who like operate like women, you know, you read a book and now that's the way you think. That's not how I operate. I read shit and I disseminate the I also decimate. I disseminate the fucking information and use it for myself. So don't think because I recommend a book that I agree with everything in the fucking book. Give me a second. I got a call. Shaka says, people keep forgetting that this started out bad when the whites. I'm not getting me back. People keep forgetting that this started out back when the whites so-called founded this country. It's all coming back around. They think the good are actual good. They think the good are actual good times, or they think the good were. They think the good are actual good times. Am I reading this wrong, Shaka? Am I reading this wrong, Shaka? This shit could be cyclical. You feel me? I feel like we're just, I don't know. I've been looking at some weird shit that niggas don't even want to talk about. Because niggas can't even open their minds to thinking about certain things. Even when it comes to your cult information, some things are just like, I don't care about. Then I'll circle back around to it and look at it a bit more. You know? I've been looking into this guy lately. He breaks down, he bets sports using gematria. And that's all he does, you know? And he's chilling. He's a living example, you know? And I'm not into sports. I'm not into gambling. But I am into making money and understanding the nature of the universe, right? So, yeah, this guy just chills. And here's the thing, why it's been proven to me, because I've been following the guy for a while. He'll break down on his show what's going down. And then he'll put up his picks on his Patreon. Like I'm not on Patreon, but you can like access it. So it'll be like, boom. He'll be like, yo, send my dub to my Cash App with your email by 3 o'clock or whatever, and then he'll hit you with the picks. But then those picks become public. You feel me? Because those picks are already public because they're published in the Patreon. You feel me? So then once the shit goes down, he'll post the results and he'll post a screenshot from the original Patreon post, and all, people in the comments talking about how they called the parlay or called this or that. That's interesting to me I always avoided gematria because I don't care. It's like, all right, so they're showing this number again and again. They're coding. So who's actually coding? Are the so-called evil controllers coding? Are they that nice with the numbers and shit? Or is this just how the simulacra, the simulation of a simulation, the copy of a copy, or is that just how this reality? That just how it do? You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? That's why I was never really interested in numerology and decoding and that shit, because I need that shit to be applicable to myself. You feel me? I don't care about, you can use it to do something. I don't want to do nothing to nobody else. Do witchcraft or any shit that hoes be thinking about. But the gematria, the sports betting has definitely got me very interested, because the breakdowns and the numbers, how it called, I'm like, all right, this is very interesting. So just a long story short, I think I might get into that, and I might start sharing it over here. I might start sharing it over here. I want my channel to get weirder. Hold on. Iota says they got the AI overview for Google, so motherfuckers ain't gotta click on that shit no more. Facts. It makes it very convenient. Inconvenience, put it this way, people don't realize, it's like when television came out, or when Obama told everybody they had to switch to digital television and they were giving away digital boxes to people. You think, when the fuck does the government give you something good for free for your own benefit? Never. It's crazy how during the whole so-called pandemic, motherfuckers got all types of ailments and bullshit that they probably just need to fast and they won't have. But they have all types of ailments and issues and shit like that. Can't afford medicine, broke as hell, can't get insurance. The pandemic comes out. Hey, look at that. They got enough poison. They got enough poison for everybody, and all the companies get rich. Yo, Shaka says they think the good times are actually good times because they're hiding the real shit. That's facts. I guess the way my mind works, I'm so maybe jaded and cynical that I don't even know what the good times are. To me, when I think about, at least in my personal life, when I think of the good times, that's before I could fully confirm how fucked up it was. The good times in my life were just, and if I'm really honest about it, is back when I was younger, before I could fully confirm how fucked up things were. And I was the kid that everybody, you're mean. I was that kid. Why do you come out? Why do you talk to somebody? I don't want to play with your older people, your friends. They bring their kids around. Don't bring this little dirty nigga in my room. I'm in here doing my thing. You feel me? Why are you so mean? Come out here. No. I was very perceptive at a young age. I could tell when people in my family weren't shit. If people gaslighting me. You feel me? I'd be like, this nigga ain't shit. This bitch is a bitch. Fuck these people. You feel me? And then people, you're this and that. Later in life, my mom coming to, you were always right. You were perceptive. Like, man, now you talking to me like you respect me, mom. Shut the fuck up. Full of shit too. You feel me? And niggas don't want to get that real. Your mom is just a woman just like everybody else, trying to play you, trying to have some type of control and be evil to your ass. No, even if you don't, I understand niggas who have to be dependent on their families and shit like that, and then they've been getting them out of shit and helping them their whole fucking life. Nigga, but even when I caught a case, my family didn't fucking help me. You feel me? I didn't ask them. I had money for a rainy day. You feel me? I didn't even make people aware of my problems. Everybody want to make you aware of their fucking problems and shit. I digress. Damn, I remember the analog to digital switch. That was almost a pandemic too. People were going crazy. Yo, it's little things like that. See, Shaka, you're perceptive. Shaka, you're perceptive. You see how you remember that right off top. Most people don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. And most people, and if they do start to understand what you're talking about, like, oh yeah, they did force us to switch from analog to digital and give us free boxes and make us do it. And the president said to do it by a fucking date. You think that's normal? That private companies owned by cable companies and shit, that the president of the United States comes out and says that you need, or we're gonna be switching to digital, and we're gonna do this, and then be talking on a fucking TV about fucking Friends and goddamn Living Color and shit like that. That wasn't weird to anybody. That was weird to me when I don't know how long ago that was. I guess I was relatively young. That wasn't weird to me fucking 20 years ago. I mean, it was weird to me 20 years ago. Is that not insane to you? You think they gave you something free and forced you to do it and gave you boxes and all this shit for your benefit? No. This shit is sending goddamn waves and signals at us and shit like that. It's also watching us. You got the smart TV and doing all this shit. Shit's probably making you gay too. You gotta fight, turn that shit off. It's not making me gay because I don't be watching the shit like you. I know you niggas got direct TV boxes and all types of weird shit plugged in at your house. Smart TV. Weird ass shit. And you wonder why you gay. Hold up. So like I said, the good times were not knowing certain things because you were a kid. I just happened to know a lot as a kid. I knew a lot as a kid too. But I'm saying those are the goodest. Can I say it like that? Those were the fun times to me, even though I knew it was fucked up, nigga. I've been fucked up, you know. I can't let niggas know about this shit. Only few niggas can relate. I'm having a good time right now, but I can't really believe I'm not a slave and I have to do a lot for my so-called living the dream. That's facts. That's facts. I understand what you're saying now. I understand what you're saying now because I feel very much the same. You feel me? It's always been like this. Like I've literally slept outside before. Like the progression of my life, like going from at a certain time going from sleeping outside to sleeping on floor to sleeping on couch to owning to having an apartment, having multiple locations, cars and shit, to living in the most expensive area in my state and most likely is it one of the most in the whole country. Crazy view and all this shit. Oh, it's so nice. You're so lucky and all this shit. Oh, you're above the bullshit. You're up there above the slaves and the clowns, nigga. Are you stupid? I'm not separated from them people because I got a nice fucking jail cell. This shit's not good. This shit's not good. And you should worry. You should be careful what you wish for, because right where I live now, I had this vision when I was very young. I remember seeing this place and being like, damn. I remember being at a concert at the park in front of my building, super young, looking up at this shit like, oh damn, it'd be dope. It'd be dope to live right there. Yeah, I think I want to live right there. And I swear to God that I looked at my exact apartment I live in right now. And I made it happen. This is not bragging. This is crying. This shit ain't good. I'm still in hell. Hear me out. When I get money, everything's gonna be good. I'm gonna be over here and this and that. No, I'm in hell. Do I need to say it again? Can you hear me? Hey, let me know in the chat. Can you hear me? I'm gonna keep saying it until you let me. I'm in hell. Just because I got AC in hell, you feel me? Just because I'm in a nice cabin on the slave ship with a balcony and a jacuzzi on the balcony and room service and things like that, don't mean I'm not on the slave ship. And now I understand why niggas do these stupid, dumbass, multi-hour, multi-show, talking about fucking politics every day, about bullshit. I know why. It makes you feel like you have some understanding and control of what's going on. It makes you feel like you have some understanding and control, and maybe you can navigate this a bit better I have a grip on things. I know what's going on. I have a grip on things. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh my god. You know I never know where the show's gonna go, bro. You think I expect it to be saying this right now? Nope. I don't know what's going on in this show ever. Just like life. But I could try harder on this show. You feel me? But I think I had it. We couldn't get into all women are haters. But I feel like that needs this whole show. Hit the like button, man. But I feel like that needs its own show. We could get into all women are haters. But I think I touched on that a bit earlier about how it's not all righteous, and you're kind of like, it kind of crosses over with the original title with, when you think you're being cool and you have mad hoes, you just caught up in a pussy war. You're caught up in a pussy proxy war with insurgents. You have your main bitch. Oh my god, I'm really killing this shit right now. I'm really killing this shit right now. You think you're cool. Oh, I've been working out. Shit, I'm all shape. Bitches are fucking with me. I got game and all this shit. No, you were caught up in a pussy proxy war. You have and here's the thing. Your bitch is engaging in the proxy war against you too. It's not like it's you against the world. No, your main bitch, her friends are insurgents. And they're coming to get you. And how are they gonna get you? They only got one weapon, it's the pussy. They only got one weapon. It's the pussy. So you're gonna get more pussy. So now you're thinking you're cool. Oh, I got all these bitches. No, you're snowballing deeper into the pussy war, into a proxy war. You're snowballing further into the proxy war, which is fun because there's all types of pussy coming around to you, and bitches are doing all types of extra shit to try to win the proxy war and the pussy war that you're caught up in. That's why when you got a whole lot of bitches and hoes, you keep getting a whole lot more bitches and hoes because they keep joining the war. They're competitive and evil and only have one weapon, the pussy. So you just keep getting more pussy in this war. But it ain't sweet. It's gonna turn on you one day. It's gonna turn because they're using their main weapon. That's a sword that they got on them. When that don't work, they can start thinking of other options. Now let's not even get into that. You feel me? Excuse me. Nope. Omni says, all women are vampires. You feel me? Nigga, the world is a vampire. Here to drain. I used to like that shit when I was a kid, bro. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. I know you black people don't listen to rock and shit. I lived in the country when I was younger. I had white friends and shit. We'd be listening to rock. I listened to rock when I was a kid. The funny part is I used to listen I was on my Green Day, Offspring, 9 Inch Nails, Korn, Primus, Smashing Pumpkins. I fucked with Everclear heavy. Everclear, dog. Everclear, that first album, Sparkle and Fade. I fucked with it heavy. But you know what the funny part is? I always listen to rap. You feel me? And when my white friends who were just headbangers, who were headbangers would only listen to rock and shit. And the first time they ever tried to hate on me a little bit for listening to rap, I went and said, I wish I had this shit like a video from back in the days. I could see myself as a little kid because I would love to watch this. Because I remember being at the lunch table with the white homies, and they started hating on something about rap a little bit. You feel me? This is how I know I'm really that nigga, man. They started hating on some shit about some rap that I was listening to. I just got it from the table, didn't say shit. I walked over and I went and sat at the nigga table. I went and sat at the nigga table with all the niggas, right? And it wasn't even like the niggas were like, yeah, this shit was mad funny. Because the niggas weren't like, oh, why the fuck you coming over here? Because that's what they make you want to think niggas are. They make you want to think that we're all bad and we hate each other. No, that's not the spirit of the black man. I remember when I got up, and it wasn't like there was beef or anything. I just like, these niggas are getting on my nerves. I've always been like this. Since I was a kid in elementary school, I've been like, nigga, fuck you. You feel me? So I got up, I went and sat at the nigga table, and when I sat down at the nigga table, all the niggas at the table were like, yo, yeah, like finally, nigga, like, yo. they were like, yo, Yeah, man. I don't know if it was just to make the other people. I don't know if it was to make the white homies feel more bad about it or anything. I don't know what it was. I was just vibing. I went over. I was dapping them up. Yeah, yeah. That shit was funny. You know what the crazy part is? When I stopped, when I was like, nigga, you guys are hating on rap. Like, I can't listen to what the fuck I want to listen to. Fuck you. And I was on some real headbanger shit, dog. I think I probably had on the Jinkos and shit. You feel me? I was like, nigga, fuck that. I went over there. Guess what? Me being who I am, I changed the whole dynamic of the whole school. All the niggas who were like headbangers, but not really headbangers, because there's a different level. There's emo niggas and weird niggas like that. The niggas who were just headbangers, as soon as I went over that line, they were like, oh shit, we can do what we want to do. All the white niggas started listening to rap too. And then the table became blended and shit. All the white niggas started listening to rap, and now I thought I left and went to the nigga table. Now we got a goddamn rainbow coalition table. Everybody hanging out. The fuck? Yo, wait, let me not miss these chats. I'm talking shit today. I'm having a good time. That's life. Think about the opposite. The dude who has no hold. Yes, exactly. Because that is also there's a Shaka. I'm not disagreeing with you. The dude who has no hoes, that's a feedback loop that could be defined as negative. And the dude with a whole bunch of hoes, you try to define that feedback loop as positive. I'm not saying you, I'm saying in general. I'm defining it as negative. You need to see it for what it is. Just because you're a man, you made the best out of it. Oh, they're all throwing pussy at me and shit. And you try to ignore the hell and chaos that comes with that shit. Because you try to stroke your own ego. Because even a bitch, because she only relies on her pussy, you even boosted up in your mind. You've even boosted up in your mind. Like, because you fucking mad bitches that you that nigga. Oh, I'm fucking all these hoes. I'm that nigga. You're not that nigga because you fucking mad bitches. Bitches are just choosing you and spreading their fucking legs because their pussy's on fire. You are not that nigga. You don't got game. None of that shit. You were caught up in the pussy proxy war, bitches spreading their legs, and that's it. You not that nigga. You are that nigga when you can move how you want to do and do what you want to do. That's why, here's a good example, Shaka. That's why somebody over here hitting the gym 6 days a week, you got mad hoes, you're breaking your back to fucking live in this certain area, this and that, your golden handcuffs and all that shit. You got 100 bitches and all that shit, everybody loves you. The nigga who goes to South America or Asia or wherever every 3 months, he's not even balling out like that. That nigga's cooler to me. That nigga's cooler to me. Why is he cooler? Because he has retained more freedom. He's retained more freedom. He has less economic power and he's more economically powerful than that other guy with the golden handcuffs, the golden pussy cuffs. You feel me? All right, Io says he wants to get into undoing yourself. All right, we can do that. Oh, Plain says that's my song. What you know about the world is a vampire sent? What you know about that shit? Isn't it funny that certain dudes don't think females are vampires? You feel me? I think a lot of people in general can be vampires, not just but it's more natural for them. You feel me? They can't sustain by themselves, so they have to do that. You know, they have to do it. And I know you're saying a bitch can make money and have a house and all that shit, but you really cannot sustain by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shit goes left for a little bit. Niggas need to step in to fix that. And the thing about and Iota, the thing about undoing yourself, this shit is written in such a playful, weird, mysterious, quote unquote magical way. That's very ambiguous term I'm using right there. It's one of the most interesting books like I've ever read. Because not because of the subject matter really. How do I say this? It's just written in a way like, okay, I got a black channel, so niggas don't really know about this, but if you ever been around somebody who is quote unquote whatever you like to define as very well versed in the occult, if you ever been around a person like this, or somebody who is how do I say? Somebody who's really versed in the occult, or They just dabble in esoteric information. I'm not saying this is good or bad. I'm saying that once you interact with these people, you'll realize that they have like a very is everything becomes funny, dog. It's kind of like me. It's kind of like me. But I would never try to act like I'm some a cult master or some shit like that, because I'm not into it. Because put it this way, these niggas online who try to be cool and all these women who do this weird shit, I've read all the texts that they read. I just don't do that shit because I work off my own program. Book don't tell me what to do. I'm not reading the book like, oh, this is what you want to do. And for one, I don't want to manipulate anybody. Fuck you. Who are you to manipulate? I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal. Who are you to manipulate? I'm above you, nigga. You feel me? But that's the whole point I want to make. Like, the super intelligent people, you understand, like, once you get really deep into the psychedelics or the occult information, and you've been may or not been exposed to higher levels of knowledge or uncommon knowledge. Let's not say it's higher, because it could be some repugnant shit. You feel me? I just noticed that these people tend to become funny. Some become creepy. A lot of them become creepy, and those are the people who did creepy shit, in my opinion. Hit the like button. A lot of those people are the ones who did creepy shit. Read the goddamn grimoires and Goetias and all this shit. Niggas trying to talk to the 72 demons of Solomon's ring and all shit. I don't want to talk to them niggas. Fuck you. Stay in hell. Why would I could, nigga, that's some whole shit to me. I'm glad I have this attitude and I never went down this road. Just because I read some shit and I've seen some evidence and cross-reference it here with this and this, that this might work. Nigga, I don't want to go draw no goddamn pentagram on the fucking floor. Or I don't want to do none of that shit you niggas do. Fuck you. And I still rock with God. I still rock with God in them, Jesus and all them niggas. It's funny because it's all silly type shit. It's not silly. It's dead. It's dead serious. It's just like this reality. It's dead serious. I don't want to keep using myself as an example, but it's hard. Pause. Right there is a good example. I'm being serious right now, trying to speak about higher concepts, and I can't stop joking because this shit ain't serious. This shit is not serious, but it means everything, and it's serious. It's duality. It's a paradox. It's a quandary and a contradiction, but it makes perfect sense. That's life. You feel me? Let me think. So let me give you an example of why I really can't get into undoing yourself on here. Here was the next page. Refer to the previous. This is how weird the book is written. Refer to the previous section if you are becoming confused. If after undoing yourself you still have the same wish to be's, quote unquote, then you can believe they are more valid. So this book is not just a somebody spitting and talking information at you. It's like it's instructionals for you to do shit. And some shit in the book is so absurd. How do I explain this, man? How do I explain this? Because when you start talking to niggas, they're gonna be like, so it's just a stupid book about nothing that you're reading? Some of the shit is so absurd that when you're reading it as a task, you'll think, I think this like separates people. Me, I'm gonna keep it moving and keep reading the book. Like there's a certain part early in this book where it says you got to do this 6 times, do this, all types of weird shit, and it's very normal shit. But let me see if I can find this real quick. Hold on. You know what? So we can do it like this. My bad, guys. Hit the like button. My bad. Y'all know I'm all over the place right now. But we can do it like this. Let's do it right this. We'll hit some of my favorite parts right here. You feel me? You know, fuck it. Let's go right here with it. Where's it at? Let's go right here with it. Yes, reading books for task and fun are very different. Yes, because some information is some information. It's kind of like a kung fu movie. Here's a perfect example I can make more tangible. Kind of like an old school kung fu movie. when the student would find this old teacher in the woods or whatever, or they send him off to go train with whoever, he'd be speaking almost in parables. You feel me? Shit that sounds silly, but makes perfect sense in the end. Wax on, wax off. You feel me? To all the old niggas in the chat, I know y'all niggas are older than me. I remember Karate Kid. I was a kid also. Y'all niggas were in your teens when karate. Yo, you know, I would have said, I get what you're saying. I just can't put a script on it. Exactly. And why is a drunken master so effective? And why is his style so impenetrable? It's the free flowing, the friendly, the fun of it. You feel me? The emotional levels of it. If you want to really get into some esoteric shit when it comes to training and defeating all things in life and using all your capacities, look up the Drunken Master training scene with Jackie Chan. When he goes through all the emotions. You feel me? He goes through the happy drunk, the this drunk and that drunk. How and getting through this fight. Getting through this fight is life itself. That is life. And what tools did he use to get through the final battle? He had to learn the drunken style of all these different emotional drunks. But you know, I'm going too left. Iota, let's get this real quick. I'll bring it back a little bit. Pause. If you want to be someone, get out of bed. This book is for each person who wants to get more out of life. However, it is not a conventional self-improvement device. It is different from any book you have read because it is designed for those who are willing to work hard for the promised results. If you expect this book to improve your life, make you more happy and free, and free you from unwanted and free you from unwanted circumstances and experiences, you must be willing to change yourself deeply and undo all the non-joyous experiences of the past. Therefore, the purpose of this book is to help you to experience total joy and freedom. That's the first paragraph of the first chapter. That creeps me out. Because I don't like nobody telling me that they're gonna try to help me be happier or none of that shit. That seems like somebody are you trying to pimp me? Are you gonna put me into sex trafficking or something? Are you trying to put me into sex trafficking or something like that? You feel me? Hold up, Drunken Master. Hey, leave my Kung Fu theater alone. Man, I'm a bigger Kung Fu nerd than you'll ever be in your life, nigga. Don't make me go in my closet. I'll go in my closet, I'll bust out a whole folder. Nigga, I've lost more Kung Fu movies than you. I've lost more Kung Fu movies than you've ever watched in your life, dog. Huh? Let's talk about it, Shaka. Shaka, you really a Kung Fu nerd? We can start a Kung Fu nerd channel right now and run it up. But I know you ain't a nerd like that. Huh? I know you don't know about invincible armor. I know you don't know about the hot, the cool, and the vicious, dog. Huh? The hot, the cool, and the vicious? You know about that? You know what, Chaka, if you want to prove that you're more of a Kung Fu movie nerd than I was, and I haven't watched them in mad long. If you want to prove that you're more of a Kung Fu movie nerd than I am, you got to help me find this movie I've been looking for a goddamn 20 years. It was a Mantis style one, and in the beginning there was like a cartoon of a bitch laying in a field, a Chinese bitch, and it's like an animation. The praying mantis goes up her skirt, right? And then the kid she has, and then the kid. Hold up, I watched those on TV as a kid. Don't need to put nerd on it. All right, then fall back, nigga. You feel me? I love those shits. Feel me? Like old school Kung Fu movies, or it's live action anime. That's where all the animation was derived from. Hold on, let me get this book a little bit more. My bad. Hit the like button. So let's get it right here. This book is designed for those who are tired of being less than what they could be. The way in which you will accomplish this is by studying and practicing the techniques, analyzing and synthesizing the images and pictures, and by attempting to understand the deeper message of this book, which is revealed by the way it was written and designed. So this is oh my God, he might have it. If this nigga found it, no way. My bad, chat. You know the show is not good. Shaka, I didn't even finish describing it. So that makes me think you might know. You know what I'm talking about? In the beginning, it was like animation of the praying mantis going up the girl's skirt, and then she has a kid or something, and this kid is like a female. I think when she's fighting her, it's about to go down. She dead ass turns into a praying mantis and was doing the mantis style and shit like that. I'm telling you, I love kung fu movies are like fucking anime cartoons and shit. Oh yo, the Flying Guillotine. The Flying Guillotine #1 is a straight anime, dog. That shit's a straight anime. We might have to watch that shit in the fucking Discord. Hold up. Revenge of the Northern Mantis. I'm gonna look it up later. Shaka, if you really found this movie, dog, I'm gonna have to send you a goddamn cash app. You feel me? I'm gonna have to send you a cash app. Hold up. Let me chop this book a little bit. Let me get this. So like I was saying, this book is like written to be a technology. Let's do this again. It will show you that you are both the jail, the prisoner, and the guard. Unlike most books, this one will challenge you, humor you, scare you, insult you, and love you. It is a living, spontaneous book. And after all, that's what life is all about. You feel me? I have written about many things, including 3 specific techniques of energized meditation. The EM method is deliberately designed to shake you up. It is designed to get you to change yourself, to lose yourself, to rid yourself, to transform yourself into a star. That's why this is dangerous. That's why this is dangerous. Hold on, I might have to turn on the camera for a second. Even though I look crazy as hell right now, most likely. I might have to turn on the camera for a second. Can I, hold on. Boom. All right. Yo, see how this book is written very weird. Like there are long periods of like just straight writing on the page, but then you have images intertwined with the book. And sometimes the images don't have anything to do with what's going on, and sometimes they do have everything to do with what's going on. And when he said this, when the last thing that's saying transforming you into a star, I don't like that. That's why I feel like you need a little bit of information to even dig into this information. Aleister Crowley said every man and woman is a star. I don't want to be a star if that's what Aleister Crowley is. You niggas is gay. You feel me? You feel me? Hold up. Yeah. So that's where it can be dangerous because people will see some shit like, I have written about many things, including 3 specific techniques of energized meditation. The EM method is deliberately designed to shake you up. It is designed to get you to challenge yourself, to lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. I don't want to do what McGregor Matthews' grandson was doing. Marshall Mathers, also known as Eminem. I don't want to lose yourself in the moment, this moment. You better never let it go. That sounds like a ritual, nigga. That sounds like a ritual. You better lose yourself in the moment. Nah, nigga, I don't want to lose myself. You gonna lose your ass too, nigga? Shut the fuck up. You feel me? It's designed to get you to change yourself, to lose yourself, to rid yourself, to transform yourself into a star. Now, these concepts are very powerful and can be used, but if you're a dumbass, the same concepts can be used against you to make you a weirdo. It will make you a weirdo. So if you are already a weakling, it's not good to read shit like this. He did and got results, so it must be good type of thinking. That's all subjective. You feel me? All I know is that there are definitely different people in the world. I feel like some niggas are just evil, and I'll never relate to them. It's just like somebody like being gay. Like I don't really understand it at all. I really don't understand it at all. And it's kind of like also like being a rapist. I could never even put myself in this. I don't even understand that shit. Feel me? If I tell a bitch to put her leg up a certain way and she don't put it that way fast enough, or there's any type of resistance, my shit ain't even in the game totally anymore. My shit ain't even in the game anymore. That shit's crazy. That's how I know there's different people in this world. I could never relate to a nigga like that. Go to the roof of your apartment to train in gi and do katas head ass. I'm really that nigga. Oh shit. Now, see? Now you niggas done fucked up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait, let's get this. Second. All right, give me a second. I'll keep reading these chats while we're here. Yeah, y'all gotta share these rare flicks. Omni, I didn't know you were into Kung Fu flicks and shit. I know you. I thought you like playing video games and shit. You like playing a sword of eternal wonderment or whatever the hell you be playing. You feel me? Carmen in the building. You feel me? True Legend. Wait, True Legend. It's another story of how another Northern Junk style was formed. True Legend. I feel like I've seen that already. I feel like that's a newer than older movie. I feel like that's a newer than older movie. Hold on, let me get this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me stop that audio right there. Okay, I want y'all to hear it. What I had said before. What I had said. I had a dream. I got head in a helicopter, landed in Japan, instantly start doing katas. One shoe at a time, felt like Mr. Rogers. Had a brand new plan, no more Lady Gaga. Told my nigga, fuck the plug, we about to grow the product. Dirt, trees, lemons, and it's lemonade. Took a long time, niggas think it's Minute Maid. Come on, man. Man. Nigga, you niggas, dog. Hold up. Niggas got me pissed off. Hold up. I don't even know. Damn. Actually, I actually forgot what the fuck that song is called. Yeah, what was that shit called? Oh yeah, Miami and Harlem. Let's hit this shit real quick. Let's hit this shit. Yeah, nigga. We taking a turn your headphones down. We taking an intervention right now. Let me light this J. You niggas want to play with me? Let's go.
Then I'm home to you. All my bitches fit in the garden picking fruits. Plums and peaches, I grew around leeches. I took risks to have villas by the beaches. I felt the pain in the lesson that it teaches. Ate the shrooms, so like Diddy with the remix. Fresh out the tomb, I'm like Jesus on some G shit. So don't cross me, nigga, get off me. So frosty, grew up in the Jeezy era. Oh nigga, I'm still tryna fuck Sierra. Big body pants, forehead like Rihanna. Have you ever smoked the DMT with Damiana? Have you ever kissed your girl after she gave me Nana? I'm outside waving sticks like I'm Harry Potter. Saw the plug so much, I learned from Guala Guala. I need 10, Dolly, holla at me, Papa. I had a dream, I got head on a helicopter. Landed in Japan, instantly started doing katas. One shoe at a time, felt like Mr. Rogers. Had a brand new plan, no more Lady Gaga. Told my nigga, fuck the plug, we about to go to product.
Dirt, trees, lemons, and it's lemonade. Let's go. Let's go. I had to like this J. Think I'm playing with you niggas. Kung Fu nerd shit is real. This nerd shit is real. I hope I busted everybody's speakers out. I hope everybody left the show. Huh? Hold up. Ami says, I fuck with all the Ip Man movies. You late as hell, dog. We ain't talking about Ip Man. By the time Ip Man came out, that shit was trash. Have you seen Buddha's Fist? Oh, yo, Shaka. Shaka, you seen Hitman in the Hand of Buddha? You seen Hitman in the Hand of Buddha? Me and my homies used to be clowning about that shit back in the days. Hitman in the Hand of Buddha. Hitman in the Hand of Buddha goes crazy. Or Snake and Crane or shot. Yo, Snake and Crane goes crazy. Yo, look, what about this one right here? Yo, and the beauty about these movies, they're all on YouTube. The Crane Fighter. Let me pull this up. Hold on, let me pull this up. This one's fire. This is one of my favorite movies back in the day. And it's not because it's one of the best. I like the storyline. It's kind of corny. It's kind of corny. But this is one of the best. I wish I could get to the scene right now that was fire where he says, women, just like children. Yo, let me get this right quick. Hold up. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's get this. Let's get this real quick. Bear with me. I know where it is in the movie too. That's just cold. That's just cold. Hold up. Is this where it goes
If
down?
you can beat us 3, then not only will we let you all go, we'll give you our heads as well. How much do you think they're worth? I've no real interest in going to the contest.
Why not?
Because I would never want to marry you. Pretty girls are all dumb. They're always so busy with their appearances.
Let me pull this back. This nigga's talking. You think I wouldn't find the scene this quick? I'm a real kung fu movie nerd, nigga. Let's let her talk. Let's let this nigga talk. Because in the movie, there's supposed to be a competition for who gets to like marry the bitch or some weird shit like that. Let's let this nigga talk.
In fact, I've no real interest in going to the contest.
Why not?
Because I would never want to marry you. Pretty girls are all dumb. They're always so busy with their appearances. They've got no time to think of anything else.
You mock me.
You'd be married now, if you had any character. And then you wouldn't have to go through with this stupid contest business.
You... Ah!
I know everybody don't like the kung fu shit, but I gotta let it go. It's gonna get to a point. Pay attention. Box her ass up. Bang! I could have took your sight, bitch, out here playing with a grown nigga. I could have took your eyeballs out your fucking head. Out here playing with a grown-ass nigga. I didn't even do nothing to you. I can't speak my mind. You're asking me questions, so I'm speaking my mind. You think you could just beat on me? Fuck is wrong with you?
That fool relies on his legs. All of his strength is in them. So, whatever technique you use, just you remember that. Goodbye.
Hey!
He just helped the hoe. I think the main line I wanted was like before the fight even went down. Hold on, let me see if I can get that line. Look at this. Look at Keisha jumping out a tree. Look at Keisha jumping out the tree angry as shit already, dog. I'm just a nigga clean as fuck trying to live my life in this world. Dressed in all white. Walking around holy in the heavens and shit. And Keisha with braids and shit, earring. This bitch gonna jump out the tree angry as shit just to fuck my day up.
Who threw the stone? Was it you?
Sure. You know me. Always like to be a busybody.
Who are you?
I told you. I'm a busybody. In fact, I've no real interest in going to the contest.
All right, so the other line I'm looking for is not right here, and I don't want to scroll around forever. But he's like, oh, so I don't want to. I might, you know what? I might have to compile some of these clips because there was another part where like they were saying some shit like she's asking like, you think I'm pretty or something like that, and he's like, I don't know, nah, whatever. And she tried to hit him, like turn up, and then he was like, psh. He's like, that's why I don't fuck with a bit, like, you know, women just like children, dog. You feel me? You always want to go to violence. You feel me? Yo, let me get these chats. My bad, dog. Hold up. Oh, Magical Family in the building. What's good? I'm gonna have to get you up here, bro. You feel me? You feel me? Oh shit! I would have said, did you get my cash app? Oh shit! Shout out to, shout out to the homies, dog. I don't even got my cash up on the screen. Still blessing me for chilling. Providing some value. Getting some value just from providing a little value. You feel me? Fire. Yep, Iota. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's a nice little grab a leaf right there. You feel me? That's a grab a leaf. No, I got those two hands down. I could watch back to back. Oh yeah. Boss ass nigga. Yeah, wearing all white in the woods. You know you boss, dog. What the? Shaka says, Su Young Fu says that in Snake and Crane. He says, women, I never do business with them. I was playing clips of that movie on one of my lives. All right, so you are a nerd, dog. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. Huh. Executioners of Shaolin, fire. Yep, I've seen that. She in almost every movie too. There's different eras and studios. So you see the same one, and there's certain guys. I'm such a nerd that there's certain ones that niggas I didn't like, but I watch all those too. Like the leg fighters, the leg fighters. Damn, what's that nigga's name? Because he was one of my least favorite dudes, but he's in mad movies. And if you're a real nerd, you know the shit that we don't watch. We don't watch fake Bruce Lee movies where there's like the movie was starring Bruce Lee, Bruce Lie or some shit like that. Hell no. But yeah, if anybody wants to be a nerd also, hold up. If you want to be a nerd also, there's this channel called Wu-Tang Collection. Wu-Tang Collection has all types of crazy shit on it. It has all the classics. And sometimes I come to Wu-Tang Collection and watch a crazy movie I never seen before. Yo, have you ever watched the movies that are like Southeast Asian woman prison movies? Y'all ever seen that? Yo, the Southeast Asian women prison movies are insane. Oh yeah, they got the Hot, the Cool, and the Vicious right here. The Hot, the Cool, and the Vicious is fire. So yeah, I haven't been on Wu-Tang Collection in a minute, but yeah, they have like, this channel's crazy. This channel's crazy. Omni ain't know about yeah, Bruce Lee, Shaka. Shaka, see, you are a nerd. You know about Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan. You feel me? I know, Shaka, you grew up when it was cool. You know, how much older than you are? You can't be that much older than me. Kung Fu Theater was like in the 80s and shit. You were going to the movies. I don't know. It might be where you're from, dog, too. Cause where did you grow up? You grew up in New York or something? Cause I got a younger homie right now in New York, and he be going to Kung Fu Theater and shit somewhere up there. I see him putting up pictures like, so it definitely still goes down. Damn, a half a century in May. It's over. You feel me? I'm almost 40, and this shit's over, dog. It's over. All we can do is get money now until we die. All we can do is get money until we die. Oh shit. Okay, let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's go right here with it. Yo. This guy right here is the one who I was talking about. Shaka. Shaka, you remember this guy? This is one of the main guys in the old school movies. He be in the leg fighters and all that. One of my least favorite niggas, but he was still ill with it. You feel me? Yo, Invincible Armor is crazy. Invincible Armor is crazy. Watch Invincible Armor. Born Invincible is crazy. Born Invincible is crazy, dog. 7 Steps of Kung Fu is fire. Yo, I forgot how much I love Kung Fu movies, bro. Oh shit. Oh, and I think this is one of those channels that YouTube don't care about. So when the titties come out and all that, YouTube is like, whatever, dog. YouTube's racist. YouTube's like, those are Asian titties. They're barely there. Let it rock. Let it rock. Oh, and here's the other shit I was talking about. Yo, there's like Southeast Asian, like jail movies of bitches. Do you guys know about Yo, somebody in the chat, let me know if you know about these genres where there's badass Southeast Asian and Japanese women in prison and shit. And then they be going through prison beef and fighting to get off the island or some crazy shit like that makes no sense. Yo.
How is this shit gonna start out with my sexual preference of 35 Asian women being led to me? How did they know? How did they know my was it? He kicking these bitches in the ass, dog. Boom! He can't stop kicking them in the ass. What, you gonna kick her in the ass again? Do it, do it. You gonna kick her in the ass again? I know you got one more in you. Come on, you letting these bitches off light. This is insane.
很标准。你叫罗莎？
废话。司令问话，注意礼貌。
We gotta get the English joint, but I think you guys get the idea. These movies are just lit. I haven't watched one of these in a long time. Like back when I was making a lot of music, I used to watch a lot of these because this, like, for example, it has random ass music like this from back in the days in these soundtracks. And I used to sample directly from the movies to make cool ass music and shit. And also, when I used to make music, I either watch like a samurai flick, a kung fu flick, or one of these movies on silent while I make music. You know. You feel me? And there's mad movies like this. Oh shit! Don't say the topless. Say the titties is out. Are we going there right now? Don't say the car is topless. Hold up. I don't care if it messes my show up. I don't even care if it messes my show up. You feel me? Bust out them tatas for my niggas. My nigga, my nigga. But you guys see what the movie's like. Like, it can get pretty suggestive no matter where you go in the movie. And it's just hot ass Asians, they're chilling, and then they end up like escaping and beating the niggas' asses somehow. I think that's how it always goes. Oh shit, what these hoes? Look, this shit's just fire. This is just like the shit I do for the end of my show. Hey, would you guys be interested in watching one of these whole weird ass movies one day? Look at these hoes, they're killing the niggas. They're gonna get out of woman jail. Look at them, little sexy woman jail escapists. You little fucking, you sexy felon, fucking 3-time felon having assholes, you sexy bitch. Oh, look at that sexy bitch busting her gun, dog. This is crazy. You know I ain't shit. I'm gonna be real. I'm about to look at the chat. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm enjoying just. This is how strange I am. You feel me? I try to do work and be an adult, and then I just be like, all right, let me chill out and watch these hoes just wild for a second. I want to see these hoes just do them for a second. You know what I mean? They got mad movies like this. And look, this is back when black women, this is back when Asian women used to kind of have black women hairstyles because, white women used to have black women hairstyles for a while. White women back in the days used to put some shit in their hair. Okay, Shaka. No, Carmen, if you're still here, let us know. Because I know you kind of white. All right? When a white woman put a perm in her hair, it made her hair curly, right? And then when the black woman permed her hair, it made it straight. That's how it go, right? So back in the days, Asian bitches used to get perms, and they be having little jerry curls and shit, and it looks hot on them. I never thought I would like a jerry curl. I think I watched this one before. I definitely watched this one before. I never thought a jerry curl could be so fire, so hot. Yeah, get out the back of this car, dude. Send all the ugly ones over there, and we're only gonna concentrate on the bad bitches. Let's make these bitches work outside, digging rocks.
This is crazy.
Get on with your work.
Hurry up!
Get back to work, bitch. He slapped the fuck out of that bitch.
Come on, get a move. Faster. You work. Oh, hurry up. Move it. Get on with it. Come on, work.
Damn, they got a overseer, a little thick Asian overseer. Look at this bitch. She was happy as hell. She beat that bitch so she passed out. She was happy as hell. Hold up. Yo. Yo, these movies ain't shit. These movies ain't shit. They just got fucking little hot Asians in slavery and shit on a rock hill, dog. Yo, I love this shit. I might have to, when I get off of this shit while I'm working, I might have to watch this bullshit. Cause I remember, oh shit, why do you hit the bitch with the gun like that? Yo. Yo. Damn. Yo. But this is true. You know, they put propaganda out there to try to make the black man look like the worst. But the Asian man, anybody who watches Asian movies and knows Asians, they're the most violent, horrible men. Look at him. Damn. Come on, dog. What did she do? This is fucked up. So she low-key saved her by beating the shit out of her. This is crazy, dog. I know y'all are bored. I know you don't like this. Oh shit, she fighting back. What's going down? Oh, I guess he bitch tried to escape and they called them put crazy hands on them, dog. I told you, the Asian man is the most violent, worst man on earth. You know how I know? Because if you like anime or you like Asian film, one thing you'll notice, especially me as a young kid, and I don't have a graper mind, Asian niggas are raping a woman in everything. In everything. You feel me? No, what's going on here? See, that's why I like these movies. It's endless girl fights. You feel me? Just bitches rolling down hills, anguish. Asian bitches with afros somehow. That's all I want out of life. I want an Asian woman with an afro. I never wanted much out of life. You feel me? 75 Asian women, afros. Damn, they put this bitch in slavery, dog. No. Damn, this shit's cold, dog. It's crazy having a genre of movies like this. It's bad enough that I'm watching it, but who had a whole genre where you have a movie where bitches just get beat up for 2 hours? Damn, these bitches have gotten their ass beat making this movie. Oh shit. You know, back in the days when people made movies, a couple niggas had to die. Now let me see what happens at the end. Do they end up looking hot, hanging out with each other? Or what happens at the end? Hold up. Hey guys, do you like this? Because I'm having fun right now. Could I have a whole channel just doing this? Just talking shit and scanning through movies? Yo, this escape is crazy. These bitches escaped for 3 days. Oh, look at Asian bitches with afros. Jerry curls, afros. Look at this Asian women with afros. Yo, the black woman is God, dog. That's crazy. Yo, I'm just wasting so much time here doing this shit. I'm out of my mind. What the hell? People are talking in the chat. Oh my God. Yo, it's mad chat. Oh shit. Those are always the hardest tracks. Music with the old ass samples. Facts. Shaka says, it's not particularly new, but have you seen 400 versus 1? No, I have not. No, I have not. Hold on, let me save that too. Let me save that to find later. 100 versus 1. I don't think maybe I have seen this. Oh, this is I think I have seen this. I'll check though. The Japanese perm. Oh yeah, Shaka, I forgot you were in Japan in those days, dog. Yo, Japan. Yo, Shaka, you were in Japan during those days, during the "Stay with me, Sheniko and Senamano Shai." You were there during those days. You actually saw Asian women with blazers with shoulder pads and froze, dog. You know you're blessed, Shaka. I understand why you don't give a fuck about nothing. You already lived everything. You already been to the top of the mountain. You feel me? They were looking like Maine Coon cats. You feel me? Only niggas who have cat knowledge knows what that is. That's a very large cat, a Maine Coon cat with very cool hair, just like the Asian woman. You feel me? Just like extensions for white chicks, but it's weave for black chicks. Just like extensions for white chicks, but it's weave for black chicks. But we should do it. Where Are They Now? Kung Fu Theater. These niggas are either dead or healthy as shit. There's no in between for Asian people. There's no in between for Asian people. You feel me? Really, it's Japanese dudes. I think Asian niggas in general are horrible because besides being a kung fu movie nerd, I'm an Asian movie nerd. Thai films are my least favorite. I don't like the Thai Indonesian films. Korean might be my top. Korean, Chinese, and Japanese movies are foreign film. It's just the death of the movie. Everything's fire. What, damn. Playing gotta hate on the Asian. That micro peen makes them ornery. I don't know. They be knocking them Asian bitches down. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you watch Food Wars, the unedited version, you'll see all types of shit. Food Wars, is it what I think it is? Because this girl I was hanging out around back in the days was showing me, like, she was watching an anime and they were like, it was about cooking and then they describe it and make it like the guy would cook something and then somebody he'd feed the bitch some food and then she'd be like just orgasming and shit. It's very weird. They got skinny frames and low T, so got to resort to feminine and sadistic ways to get the upper hand. Damn. So that's fucked up, Iota. So you saying there's no way they can't not be evil. It just is what it is. Because you're over here talking crazy about the nigga. You're trying to get them to overcome all types of shit. Skinny frame, low T, micro peen, and all this shit. And they're not supposed to be angry. I'd be angry as shit too. I'm not mad at them. I'm mad thinking about it. We can do some mystery science theater shit for real. That was an idea I had for a show back in the days. But it's just like you got to find the movies that they don't care about. That's why you have to do the old movies. So I guess it could work. We do the kung fu shit. We do the old white movies. Because on YouTube, there's a lot of old weird movies, dog. That's what I'm saying. I've been around like Tupac. They call me New Pac. Okay. I know you done said that to hoes too and got pussy off it, which is insane. Play My Rapper says Tekashi Mike movies are insane. Yeah, Tekashi Mike is crazy. I got a homie who's a director and he's heavy on Tekashi Mike. Yeah, he's heavy on Tekashi Mike. Let me go right here with it. Let's see if we'll get like a trailer from a Tekashi Mike joint. Cause he did shit like Chainsaw Man and shit like that, right? Tekashi Mike, he did like Chainsaw Man, and did he do the other one? Oh, so Tekashi Mike is damn, what's the name of that fucking movie? What is the name of the movie with the guy who has the blades on his shoes, and then the other guy who has a piercing holding his face closed because the giant smile's been cut open? What is the name of that fucking movie, bro? Yo. Damn. Why can't I? It's Ichi the Killer. Yes. Ichi the Killer. So now that we're on this road, Plane, do you know Ichi is connected to the Old Boy series? And you know Old Boy is connected to Mr. Vengeance, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, and Sympathy for Mrs. Vengeance. Have you seen those movies? You know Old Boy is connected to Ichi the Killer in some way, and is connected to Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and Sympathy for Miss Vengeance. Crazy movies. Wait. I skipped something. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Bitches orgasm when tasting food. Yep, that's what it is about. They would probably do these films to say they mess with black men that wait. Mommy says they would probably do these films to say if they mess with black men that would happen. Yeah, we've been through it too. We've been through it in America. We've been through it too in America. You know, the white men be making movies about us. It was during the black exploitation period. Chaka says, it's like the caveman days, Iota. It's actually so easy. A caveman can do it. Facts. Plain says, yes, Old Boy is Korean Ichi based on MAGA. So you seen Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. The joint from 2002. You seen Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance? Let me get this up here. Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. I like it. I like it. Let me copy this link. Actually, I can just drag it over here. Let me drag this here. What's this a free link to? 400 versus 1. This is free to Born Invincible. I seen Born Invincible. Hold up. I seen Born Invincible, dog. This is where he got to train like a motherfucker. That he trained until his hair turns white, right? Yeah, I see Born Invincible, dog. Oh yeah, he kicking these niggas' asses. Yeah, that's him older. That's him older. The little kid was training that he turned. Yeah, I seen this. Oh yeah. Shout out to the chat. This is one of my favorites. I actually like this one. I haven't watched him in so long, it's hard to remember the names. Like, Born Invincible is definitely hitting. Invincible Armor is definitely hitting. I remember that being good. I remember The Prodigal Son. The Prodigal Son is fire. Hitman in the Hand of Buddha. That's fire. You can't go wrong with the Shaw films. Kid with the Golden Arms. I fuck with Shaw films heavy for like that aesthetic, that indoor, the studio shot shit. It's fire, dog. It's fire. But yeah, Lone Wolf Cub. That's more samurai film. You feel me? When you're on your that's Asian movie nerd shit. If you're a kung fu movie nerd, you're mostly watching Chinese movies. You feel me? Lone Wolf Cub gets into the samurai shit. When I was younger, I wasn't deep into the samurai films. I didn't like the pacing. But it's crazy, when I got older, I loved the pacing. You feel me? One of my favorite movies is from like 1930 or something. It's called The Men Who Tread on Tiger's Tail. The Men Who Tread on Tiger's Tail. You feel me? And another one of my favorites is like, this isn't straight kung fu. This is a Asian movie nerd shit. Oni Baba. Oni Baba is fire, and I think it's on YouTube. Oh, give me a second. Oni Baba. This is it. Oni Baba, it means devil woman. Wait. Do they have a full movie on here? I'm not sure, but you can find it. You can find it somewhere if you want. You can find Oni Baba. I was into Bushido movies back when I was your age. You don't know how old I am, bro. Hold up. Shaka says, yeah, Prodigal Son is fire. I haven't seen it in forever. I might have to run that back. Because I remember it, but I don't remember exactly what went down. Laughing Hyena? Are you... Laughing Hyena. Laughing Hyena... Kung Fu? Because I like, this is what I was thinking of. I gave you the benefit of the doubt and I looked up Laughing Hyena. I guess you were talking about Fearless Hyena. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Fearless Hyena 1 and Fearless Hyena 2. I'm telling you, Jackie Chan low-key raised me, dog. Jackie Chan low-key raised me, dog. And he's a good role model. You feel me? He always had bitches in the movies. Jackie Chan always had bitches in the movies. He always tried his best. You feel me? He never wanted to beat niggas up too badly and shit, but he hold it down for himself. Most of the time, he's like, "Oh, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble." He was a good role model. He always had his business together. He was funny. He go holler at the bitches. He throw hands. You feel me? But he wasn't trying to be too super tough or ever be in a gang or anything like that. He respected his family and shit like that, but he was getting a little bit of trouble. But he really wasn't a bad guy. This is every movie. This is every fucking movie I'm describing to you. Even later into life. He didn't want no trouble, but if you turned up on him, he's coming for your ass. What was a Rumble in the Bronx? But yeah, Fearless Hyena is one of my favorite joints. Fearless Hyena is not just for like How Is Fire is a Kung Fu movie. Fearless Hyena is about helping you live your life and dealing with emotions and overcoming. You feel me? Shout out to Jackie Chan, dog. One of my favorite niggas on earth. Bruh, that's what I be thinking. I almost never cared about a Kung Fu movie if it didn't have Jackie Chan in it. Here's the thing, I've been such a nerd into Kung Fu that it didn't have to have Jackie Chan, but he was definitely the king of this shit. He was definitely the king of this shit to me. You feel me? And I was so deep, and I guess I was lucky because you know, I'm Jamaican, my family, I'm half Jamaican, my family's from New York and shit, so they come from that Kung Fu era. Jamaicans are obsessed with Kung Fu and shit, because before I was born. So they were always like, I remember the Kid in the Golden Arm, watching it as a little kid, the Kid with the Golden Arms, before I even knew what the name of the movie was. And it was always stuck in my mind. And then years and years later, I found it and found out what the name of the movie was. I was up in New York hustling years later in my 20s, right? And I was like, the homie's like, oh, he knew I like Kung Fu shit. So we went to like Chinatown to like the Cut to go get some really Kung Fu DVDs and shit, right? I go in there and I'm just talking to the guy and I'm describing him like, oh, yo, I remember this shit from when I was a kid. I don't know what this movie is, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yo, that's the Kid with the Golden Arms. Boom. I copped that shit right there. That's a classic too. The Kid with the Golden Arms is one of my favorites. Yeah, that's where you got the name from. And I think that's why I love Snake and Crane so much. The shit he says is so nonchalant. Yeah, they do say real nigga shit, man. Akira Kurosawa is the GOAT. I missed that plane. Akira Kurosawa is one of my favorites, but he's not really he's just an Asian movie nerd guy. You feel me? Akira Kurosawa's Dreams is one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's not, I don't even know how to describe it. It just makes you feel weird. You feel me? It just makes you feel weird. But yeah, we've been on some nerdy shit, dog. Hold up. 2:20. We've been here for 2 hours, 23 minutes. You know how we usually wrap up the show, but I want to save that for like a late night show. This show's been all over the place, but it's been kind of cool. I'm actually happy people came through the show and participated, because I really had no plans for this, and it ended up being pretty fucking cool. We got to some cool shit. Yeah, but I want to go do something productive. I need to do something productive. I need to go to the... Oh shit, it's Saturday, isn't it? I need to walk to Brickell to the bank. I need to do 200 push-ups, 200 bodyweight squats. I need to do 50 pull-ups. I need to do 50 leg raises. I got things to do. You feel me? So I appreciate everybody. Shout out to Shaka. Shout out to Plain Rapper. Shout out to Omni, Iota, even Carmen. You feel me? You know, Carmen got out of here. She had to go make her rounds. You feel me? Who else was up in here? But shout out to everybody. I appreciate you. This is Disagreeable. I am Disagreeable. We are Disagreeable. This is Disagreeable. Hit all the like buttons and stuff. And we are out.